Okay, I just realized I'm going to mess up thank goodness by trying. And see-through, how about this? Can we do this? We all feel comfortable with this? If I do one more poem, and the folks that requested poems that I didn't read for whatever reason, you can have something of whatever it's on. Is that okay? Can I give you the CD it's on? I know it's not the same, but are you comfortable with that? Yeah. Will you be sad?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you can have the thing with that, yeah, okay. Huh? Oh, absolutely. I love hugs. Okay, I'm going to do one more poem. Thank you all. You all are wonderful. I love coming to colleges that I know I never would have gotten accepted at. Most of them, actually. But this one, you know, especially. All right. This poem I wrote, I guess around the time that the It Gets Better campaign was happening. And it was a poem that I had been trying to write for quite some time. And I've gone through different periods in my life where I've really struggled with anxiety and depression and all that fun stuff. And I was thinking about the idea of what helped during those times, you know? And sometimes, for me, it was really for somebody to tell me it's going to get better. And so much so that even today, I will call up my friends and I'll be like, okay, spend 10 minutes with me telling me how it's going to get better. And they'll just tell me all these wonderful things. And then some days, I need something very different from that. For myself, I need to be like, okay, so this is how sucky it is right now. And what are we going to do with the fact that it hurts this bad right now? And I wanted to write something about all of that. And I also think that if you're in this room, I would gather that you have a tendency towards a heavy heart, because just paying attention in this world, you know, you pay attention and you see how much frickin' beauty there is, and at the same time, how much is fucking hard to give your attention to, and it's heavy to carry. And I think that can tend to lead us, I don't know, can make us feel sad. Sometimes for some people. And so this is what I have to say to all of them. For now, I'll change my mind next week. The list of things in the beginning of this poem all happened, and there was actually a list like 20 things longer than this that I had to cut out just for the shortness of the poem. But sometime I will read all those things. I want to thank Dan and everybody that put energy into bringing me here. It was. But putting together and organizing an event like this is a lot of work, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. This will be my last one. The nutritionist said I should eat root vegetables. Said if I could get down 13 turnips a day, I would be grounded, rooted. Said my head would not keep flying away to where the darkness is. The psychic told me my heart carries too much weight. Said for $20 she'd tell me what to do. I handed the 20, she said, stop worrying, darling, you will find a good man soon. The first psychotherapist said I should spend 3 hours a day sitting in a dark closet with my eyes closed and my ears plugged. I tried it once but couldn't stop thinking about how gay it was to be sitting in the closet. The yogi told me to stretch everything but the truth. Said to focus on the out-breath. Said everyone finds happiness if they can care more about what they give than what they get. The pharmacist said Klonopin, Lamictal, Lithium, Xanax. The doctor said an antipsychotic might help me forget what the trauma said. The trauma said, don't write this poem. Nobody wants to hear you cry about the grief inside your bones. My bones said. Tyler Clemente dove into the Hudson River convinced he was entirely alone. My bones write the poem to the lamplight, considering the riverbed, to the chandelier of your faith, hanging by a thread, to every day you cannot get out of bed, to the bullseye of your wrist, to anyone who has ever wanted to die. I have been told sometimes the most healing thing we can do is remind ourselves over and over and over, other people feel this too. The tomorrow that has come and gone, and it has not gotten better. When you are half finished writing that letter to your mother that says, I swear to God I tried, but when I thought I'd hit bottom, it started hitting back. There is no bruise. Like the bruise, loneliness kicks into the spine. So let me tell you, I know there were days it looks like the whole world is dancing in the streets where you break down like the doors of their looted buildings. You are not alone, and wondering who will be convicted of the crime of insisting you keep loading your grief into the chamber of your shame. You are not weak just because your heart feels so heavy. I have never met a heavy heart that wasn't a phone booth with a red cape inside. Some people will never understand the kind of superpower it takes for some people to just walk outside. Some days I know my smile looks like a gutter on a falling house, but my hands are always holding tight to the ripcord of believing a life can be rich like the soil, can make food of decay, turn wound into highway. Pick me up in a truck with that bumper sticker that says it is no measure of good health to be well adjusted to a sick society. I have never trusted anyone with the pulled back bow of my spine, but I trust the ones who come undone at the throat, screaming for their pulse to find the fight to pound. 4 nights before Tyler Clemente jumped from the George Washington Bridge, I was sitting in a hotel room in my own town, calculating exactly what I had to swallow to keep a bottle of sleeping pills down. What I know about living is the pain is never just ours. Every time I hurt, I know the wound is an echo, so I keep listening for the moment when the grief becomes a window, when I can see what I couldn't see before through the glass of my most battered dream. I watched a dandelion lose its mind in the wind, and when it did, it scattered 1,000 seeds. So the next time I tell you how easily I come out of my skin, don't try to put me back in. Just say, here we are, together at the window, aching for it to all get better, but knowing there is a chance our hearts may have only just skinned their knees, knowing there is a chance the worst day might still be coming. Let me say right now for the record, I am still going to be here, asking this world to dance, even if it keeps stepping on my holy feet. You stay here with me, okay? You stay here with me, raising your bite against the bitter dark, your bright longing, your brilliant fists of lost friends. If the only thing we have to gain and stain is each other, my God, that is plenty. My God, that is enough.